I'm Kaji, and I make music under the name Ka. Let's talk about inspiration. As a musician, or probably in any creative field, there's times of super high productivity and super low productivity. Recently, I've been really taking a deep dive into trying to shorten those low productivity points while still feeling good and not overworked, but just finding different ways of sparking creativity and getting back into the flow pretty quickly after one project's finished. One of the ways that I recently started finding pretty interesting is working to picture. So not in the sense of like scoring a movie or anything like that. That would be pretty awesome. But I'm talking about just an actual static image and letting yourself make a different style of music than you normally do if that's what it calls for. So I mainly make house music, but this idea has let me start making tracks with a different goal than just trying to make a banger house track. Instead, this lets me immediately start thinking about the environment where this song would be taking place, and also gives me the freedom to not need it to be a house track, which sounds kind of funny, but that like goes on a lot in my head. Like, okay, gotta make another song. Though a lot of these songs are turning into house tracks at the end because I'll get this idea, get the spark, and then transfer it over into house beat. Or, you know, some of the songs do just stay ambient or hip hop or whatever style of music I'm kind of into that day, and they don't have to see the light of day if that's what it is. And not being afraid to scrap tracks is also a big kind of weight off your shoulders. So as an example of this technique or exercise, whatever you want to call it, I have this picture. Though it may not be the best picture, it will serve our purpose because it definitely puts out a vibe, or you can feel the environment that it's in, or I can at least. Just seeing these pictures, I already have kind of an idea of where I want a song to go, or what sounds I could imagine hearing in that place, and start building this track off that. So since we're doing that, I'm just gonna grab a synth and an effect pedal and grab some samples that have some slight relation to the picture, but it's mostly going to be post-processing in Ableton that really dials in the vibe. Let's hop over to Ableton and get started on this track. Okay, let's add some drums so we have something to play to. Just a classic 4 on the floor with some fills. Now let's get some samples. Let's start out with some dry samples so they're easier to process in the box. Okay, my thought process here is that based on the picture, I'm looking for some siren or alarm type sounds. Now let's get some wet using the microcosm. These samples don't really have anything to do with anything. They just have the certain alarm siren quality that I'm looking for. And we're just gonna post-process everything in Ableton anyways. So that's why I'm not really focusing on the synth settings or the pedal settings. So we have our samples. I chopped them up and processed them. And this is what I got for the chops initially. And there's a few different layers. A lot of them are the same sounds, just processed differently. We got a little drone. I started my risers here, which is the same sample, just with erosion coarse and a little bit of EQ on it. And the rest of these are just sweeps and risers from various packs. And then here is our first base layer. And our second low end layer, which is all the way down here for no good reason. Now that we have all that, let's record some quick vocals. Danger. Main line has ruptured. Please evacuate. Danger. Main line has ruptured. Please evacuate. Danger. Danger. Main line has ruptured. Please evacuate. I'm just gonna pitch it down.
Danger. 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 Main line has ruptured. Main line has ruptured.
I'll save this one just in case, but I think I like the first take the most.
Danger.
Now we just need some delay.
Danger. 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 Main line has ruptured.
And some reverb. Oh wait, let's add one more part. Please report to your designated area for immediate evacuation. So I processed the vocals a little bit more, mostly just some EQ, like filtering, and bit crushed it a little bit. So this is what the final version of the vocals by themselves sound like. And I added a siren as well, just because I thought it complemented the environment, the soundscape, if you will.
Danger. Main line has ruptured. Please report to your designated area for immediate evacuation. Danger. Please evacuate. Report to your designated area.
And when you put everything together, this is a finished track.
Danger. Main line has ruptured. Please report to your designated area for immediate evacuation. Please evacuate. Report to your designated area. Please evacuate.
Alright guys, that's it for me. If you guys enjoyed hanging out, or if you learned anything, consider hitting that like button or subscribing to see more, and I'll see you down in the comments. See you later. See you next time. See you. Bye. Goodbye. Bye now. Bye. Goodbye. Inspiration.
Please report to your designated area for immediate evacuation.